Hi everybody. This is my final presentation about my final essay. So my final essay was on love and the human condition. I wrote about suffering and the human condition and that love can overcome suffering. It is unconditional love of a parent for a child that overcomes suffering. Some examples from our reading are Toni Morrison's book, The Bluest Eyes. One of the daughters is Claudia, and she is suffering. She gets really sick from the cold, and the only thing that helps her get through it is her mother. Her family is really important to her, and she survives all the suffering because of the unconditional love from her family members. And her parents as well. Another text is the brothers Karamazov. Alicia is trying to convince the lady that giving love unconditionally will help her and make her happy. Unconditional love was also in the movie Life is Beautiful. The dad never stops loving and caring for his son, and this is the only thing that keeps the little boy alive during the Holocaust. I also used two things outside our readings. There is a book called More Than Beautiful Than Before, How Suffering Transforms Us. The book is all about how love can help us through our suffering, and we are better after the suffering, and we are better to others and ourselves. One more thing that I found outside our assignment was the movie Wonder. Um, it is so good, and all how a boy named Augie, who is deformed in his face, and goes to school. And basically, like, everyone is like staring at him, but he has the support system to help him through hard times. Just because just because of the unconditional love from his parents. Um, his parents and their unconditional love help him through his suffering. You should see it, when you have a chance. It is great. Also, I personally went through a very hard time when I was 16. When I was like trying to figure like who I was, just because high school was hard, just because everyone was making like finding their own path of whatever that is, but my parents helped me through hard times, and they loved me, and they will never stop loving me because of the unconditional love of my parents. And I feel like Toni Morrison, the brothers Karamazov, the Life is Beautiful, in my personal life, and Wonder, all mentions, that the unconditional love from our parents is the most important, and they, help us, through everything that we go in life, and sometimes, they will always, be there, even though, you don't see the beauty in it yourself. So, and then, I feel like that, Claudia and the boy from Life is Beautiful, and the brothers Karamazov, Alicia, overcome suffering, towards the end, and it was hard, in the beginning, but I feel like a lot of people can relate, maybe not to their circumstance, but maybe, suffering in general, and parents can help us through those times. And that's all I have to say about the love of human condition.